We continue to track widespread showers and thunderstorms across the upper Midwest this morning. What that means to your commute.
An election reminder on ballot drop boxes, what's allowed and what isn't heading into the August primary.
And more on Decision 2022 in the race for Wisconsin governor. Candidates are reporting how much they've raised. Good Friday morning, everyone. Welcome to News 3 Now this morning. I'm Chris Stanford.
I'm Leah Lynchine. Happy Friday, everybody. Your window to the weekend starting off a little soggy.
Yeah, we have some showers and storms sweeping across the state this morning, and we start things off with Chris Reese and how this is going to impact the morning commute. Hey there, Chris.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and answer it right off the bat for you. Things are going to get wet for us at times this morning. It all depends on where you are now when it comes to the question of whether or not you have seen rain already. But if you have not seen rain yet, there's more. And it's going to be moving our way. Most of the rain in our immediate area has been across south and western Wisconsin this morning. Anywhere from Monroe and Beloit up to Prairie du Chien and Viroqua. That's where we've seen the rain. In fact, some of that heaviest rain is just right around, just northeast of Prairie du Chien into parts of Crawford County for us this morning. That's going to be working its way towards Platteville as we go through the next hour or so. We've also seen a little shower now developing near Portage, and that will continue to be a trend as we go throughout the morning as well. Some steady rain around Monroe. That's going to move over towards Beloit in due time. But what we're seeing around Prairie du Chien is some heavier rain, some lightning and thunder that continues to work its way eastward. I also want to focus, though, on what we've seen to our north. This band of rain led to some flash flooding throughout parts of northern Wisconsin this morning. It's now getting the move on, but as it gets the move on, it's moving farther to the south and east. That means right here in the Madison area, we've got to be on guard for this batch of rain to push through, especially later this morning and into the early parts of the afternoon. So we've got quite a bit of rain to go. Some good news, we've had enough of a break that the damp roads are starting to dry out. This is the belt line at Mineral Point. Still, I'm going to give you the yellow light because as that rain does move in today, we are going to see a period of some water ponding on the roadways once it moves through. So we're turning wet this morning. By the lunch rush, that's when we'll see some heavier rain through here, and that's where you really have to watch for the water ponding. By the afternoon and evening, things transition over to a period of some spotty showers across parts of town. Here's a live look outside right now. We actually are able to see a little bit of clear sky, but as that sun comes up, that's going to build the instability and help develop some additional thunderstorms. 62 at the airport, the humidity right around 80%, 66 in Jadesville right now, Lone Rock at 62 as well. It's 60 in the Dells. Let's put it into motion. We had our rain in the south and west, our rain to the north and west. It all kind of comes together as one heavy blob of rain. 11:30, that's right here on top of us. Temperatures are into the 60s, but this is why I said the worst part of driving would be around your lunch rush today. So maybe pack your lunch. Keep that with you. Don't go out if you have the opportunity to stay where you are. By 4 o'clock, we'll see a lot of those showers begin to taper and wind down, but we still keep a lot of cloud cover around as we move into the evening. Rainfall amounts generally around an inch or so, but if you get under one heavy band, you could end up with multiple inches of rainfall. You see the 3 to 5 out towards the cross. I wouldn't take the numbers verbatim, but nonetheless, you see where some of that heavier rain may end up setting up as we go throughout the rest of today. 81 tomorrow, 84 on Sunday, 90 by Monday. Pretty warm next week, but even if the temperatures aren't all that bad, the humidity pretty much will be. Another chance of showers and thunderstorms does arrive next Friday.
Okay, Chris Reese, keep an eye on that forecast for us. We appreciate it. To your top story this morning, 3 teens are under arrest in connection with the stolen vehicle and identity theft.
On Monday, a victim reported to Madison police that someone tried to steal her car and stole her purse from it. Shortly after, an officer spotted a different stolen vehicle in the area of Westtown Mall. Staff alerted authorities of a fraud in one of the stores. The 3 suspects used the victim's credit card to purchase hundreds of dollars in merchandise. The suspects were identified from their involvement in past investigations for auto theft and using personal documents of others for financial gain. The investigation's ongoing. We're less than a month away now from the August primary, and there's been a lot of moving parts that will change how Wisconsin runs its fall elections.
Elections Commission Administrator Megan Wolf says one of the most popular questions she's getting is on absentee ballots, drop boxes in particular. According to Wolf, municipal clerks should know how to work under the current rule of absentee ballot boxes. As for returning an absentee ballot, Wolf clarified voters themselves have to return their ballots, except for voters with disabilities. They can receive help putting their ballots in the mail.
Republican gubernatorial candidate Rebecca Clayfish reporting that she's raised a little more than $3.5 million over the first 6 months of the year. Right now, she and Tim Michels are in a tight race for the Republican nomination. Michels has not yet filed his fundraising report that's due today. A third candidate, State Representative Tim Brantham, has also not filed. The winner of the August 9th primary will face Democratic Governor Tony Evers. Evers, by the way, reported raising $10.1 million in the first half of this year.
A Buffalo, New York grocery store where 10 people died in a mass shooting will reopen today. 2 months ago, an 18-year-old gunman carried out what investigators are calling a racially motivated attack. A memorial service was held yesterday in honor of the victims and the employees affected by the tragedy. The community is still recovering, and residents are split over whether they'll shop there again. Nearly 400 people have signed a petition to tear the store down and put a memorial park in its place.
But just out of respect of it being sacred ground, so to speak, I'm not quite sure. I might just let a couple days, couple months go by and see if I will go back in.
Suspect facing multiple charges, including a 27-count hate crime and firearms indictment.
Disgraced South Carolina attorney Alex Murdaugh has been indicted for murdering his wife and son. The decision comes a little more than a year after his wife Maggie and his son Paul were found shot to death in the family's home. Murdaugh called 911 himself, saying he found them after getting home. But a source close to the case says there was blood on his clothes that showed that he was in close contact with at least one of the victims when they were killed. Murdaugh has been in jail for months, held on a $7 million bond.
Steve Bannon's attempt to delay his upcoming contempt of Congress trial is denied. Bannon claimed publicity raised about him during the hearings would make it hard for him to get a fair trial. A judge disagreeing with that. Selection for jury is set to start on Monday. Bannon is accused of failing to testify or hand over documents to the House Select Committee investigating the January 6 riots.
Meanwhile, a letter given to the January 6 committee shows the Secret Service erased text messages from January 5th and 6th of 2021. It came after an oversight officials asked them for. Officials were investigating the agency's response to the Capitol riots. That letter says the messages were erased as part of a device replacement program. The Homeland Security Inspector General is still investigating the Secret Service and the agency's actions on January 6th.
New this morning, a bicyclist is dead after a crash near Merrimack Ferry yesterday afternoon. The crash happened just before 1 on State Highway 78. According to a press release, the cyclist lost control and veered into traffic. He died at the scene. The driver of the vehicle involved here wasn't hurt. Officials are still investigating what exactly happened. Okay, it's 6:07 on your Friday. Coming up, Chris Reese continuing to time out those rain chances, including some severe thunderstorms out there. We'll check in with him after the break.
And a little later, the newest addition at the Henry Vila Zoo is settling in. How he and the female red panda are getting along.
Pick and Save, we believe it takes the right team to bring you fresh produce. That's why we partner with farmers who grow only the best, because working together is truly what it takes to be fresh for everyone. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
Raising healthy children takes a village, and kids thrive when their village is healthy too.
SSM Health and News 3 Now are helping you unlock a healthier world with our Time for Kids Keys to Health campaign. We'll show you how sustainable choices create healthier lifestyles, explore the impacts of food security on families,
and share ways we can help build a healthy community together. So join us on air, online, and in your village.
and take time for kids.
Nothing beats a great night's sleep on a new Tempur-Pedic mattress from Steinhoffels. Tempur-Pedic is designed to make aches and pains a thing of the past by relieving pressure points and supporting the body as no other mattress can. Queen Tempur-Pedic start at just $24.49, plus get $300 in Steinhoffels cash. You can rest easy when you take advantage of Steinhoffels special financing. Isn't it time you got a great night's sleep? Relax, it's Steinhoffels.
It's a lovely day today, so whatever you've got to do, you got a lovely day to do it in, that's true. And I hope
Cars
cars built with safety in mind, even for those guys. The Volkswagen Atlas with standard front assist. Visit your Volkswagen dealer today to learn more about the spacious 2022 Atlas. Limited inventory available.
Wisconsinites' thoughts on Biden's record gas prices.
Man, do you saw those prices? That's $5 a gallon, $5.19.
My daughter's a 24-year-old that makes a moderate living and it's killing her.
Gas prices affect our standard of living. You know, it's less money for a house.
It's killing the middle class. I really believe that Ron Johnson will put America first.
I'm looking for a politician that can advocate for the people.
Ron Johnson is for the small guy, and I'm one of those guys, and he's the guy that we want to vote for. I'm Ron Johnson, and I approve this message.
Those brave men and women of our armed forces, generations of them. Why should today's burdens fall back onto them? They were there for us. Now let's be there for them. Your local Wisconsin energy providers and the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund are working together to deliver Wisconsin veterans in crisis heat, power, and help staying in their home. But they can't do it alone. Donate today.
What's so great about being a Pick and Save Boost member? Free delivery on the Pick and Save products you love, and more rewards like double fuel points. Boost by Pick and Save Fresh Perks, a new level of membership starting as low as $59 a year. Learn more at pickandsave.com.
You are watching News 3 Now this morning.
Celebrating 20 years for the Boys and Girls Club at Dane County.
20 years.
Yeah, wild.
Big milestone. So this morning we were talking about Move for BGC, and News 3 Now is proud to be a sponsor on it. And joining us to talk about the kickoff of festivities is Terry Leonke with the Boys and Girls Club. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Oh, well, thanks for having me here this morning. We are so excited.
Yeah, 20 years. What a milestone. This is tell us what it means for the organization.
Well, this is the 20th anniversary of Move for BGC. It started 20 years ago with just 25 people, and with Mary Burke, and she's been an instrumental foundation of this event that has now transpired into not just bike rides, but now 3 different bike rides, a run, a walk, and new this year, yoga.
Tell us all about the day. When does it kick off? What are all the events? There are a ton of things happening.
Yes, so I'm here to talk about the morning. So it'll be all starting at 7 a.m. at McKee Farms Park in Fitchburg. And the first event is a 50-mile bike ride, then it'll be the 25-mile, the 8-mile, then a 5K run, a 2-mile walk run. And while all this is going on, there's a DJ playing music, there's great food, there's games, there's a bouncy house for kids. And so it's hundreds of people gather for this, and I'm so glad to see, or soon to hear, that those rain chances went down. So it looks like it's going to be a beautiful day.
We hope so. Okay, do you still have room for people to sign up for events?
Yes,
How can people do that?
Yes, just go to bgcdc.org. That's the Boys and Girls Club main website, and all the information, all the links are there. It's not too late to sign up. It's a really fun time.
Terry, so glad to have you here this morning talking about this.
Oh, thank you.
Good luck with everything.
Thank you.
All right, Saturday's festivity continue into the evening and night over at the Overture Center. Coming up in our next half hour, we're going to preview the live music and then the white party that you can take part in afterward.
Yes, full day. Yeah.
Thanks, Terry.
All right, Chris Reese here now with a look at your certified most accurate forecast. Where are those rain showers at now, Chris?
They are over the upper Midwest, mostly hanging out to the north or to our south and west at this point. But I've been watching multiple different areas of the showers and thunderstorms. There's what's to our south and west around Platteville. That's been a pretty noisy area. But also across northern Wisconsin, we've seen this line of thunderstorms lead to some flash flooding. Now it is on the move, almost moving due south and southeastward. And this will increase some of those rain chances for us here in Madison before the day is done. More rain now starting to move into the western side of Dane County for us. That rain will continue to increase. In fact, I've seen some lightning pop up just around Lone Rock. I'll see if that trend continues, but oftentimes when you start seeing more lightning, that's a sign that the storm is starting to grow. So I'll watch that closely. I do want to show you what's going on in Platteville right now. This is our Platteville sky camera. So the rain is certainly coming down there. Temperatures over the next 12 hours spend a lot of time in the 60s, but we do ultimately make it into the lower 70s later on this afternoon, especially as the heaviest of the rain starts to move out just a bit. Meanwhile, right here in Madison, looking towards the east, you see some clouds, but you also see some clear sky trying to break through that cloud cover. This is because we have not seen a ton of the moisture just yet, but that's going to change for us rather quickly. Rain showers will be on the increase all the way through lunchtime as we go throughout today, so do be prepared for that. After that moves on through, we'll dry things out a little bit more for Saturday. Saturday, we'll see a lot of cloud cover, but the good news is Saturday has trended a little bit drier for us, but we still could see a couple of stray showers into Sunday, and then next week is overall drier with only some small thunderstorm chances throughout much of next week. So today is the day that we see most of our rain moving on through. As we move forward, though, we're going to trend drier as opposed to wetter.
Okay, Chris Reese, we're going to keep checking in with you for updates there. We appreciate it. Thank you, sir. 6:15 now. It's the weekend in the 608, and we have a preview of all the events happening around town.
Josh Breider is in studio this morning to break down some of the fun going on this weekend.
Hey, guys. Good morning. Can you believe it? July 15th.
Wow.
We are hitting the halfway point of summer.
I know. My kiddos start school in like a month.
Isn't that unreal?
More than a month.
We are halfway through the year. Yeah, it is.
So we got to get in on the fun while it's still happening.
Time flies when you're having fun, right? Let's get right to it this morning. Of course, a busy weekend once again in the 608. Lots going on. First up, we told you about this yesterday. I was live on State Street talking about Maxwell Street Days. Well, it is back and bigger and better than ever before. It is happening now through Sunday. They had a successful start, I'm told, yesterday. Still got 3 more days to check them out. They've got dozens of local businesses lined up with bargains, culinary delights, and music. Around 30,000 people or more are expected to check it out this year. Remember, the annual summer sidewalk sale on State Street in downtown takes place the 3rd weekend in July every year. It is Kids Day at the Sun Prairie Farmers Market on Saturday. You're invited to take the kids to some farmers market fun. It is sponsored by Beans and Cream. Enjoy kids activities with Explore Children's Museum and Funny Faces. It's happening from 7 to noon tomorrow, and I'm told the first 50 kids to stop by the info booth will receive $1 market bucks to spend at a farmers market booth on Kids Day. Also happening, the 2022 Jefferson County Fair is underway in Jefferson. Lots of things to do for people of all ages. They've got grandstand entertainment, tractor and truck pulls. Today is actually Kids Day, where kids 12 and under can get in for free until 4 o'clock this afternoon. So if you want to maybe head out there early, get in for free. It sounds pretty good to me. The normal ticket prices are right there on your screen through the rest of the weekend. Free parking is also available all 5 days of the fair. Remember, you can always find more information on local happenings on channel3000.com. Just click on In the 608 tab. You can also check out what is going on the community calendar by our friends over at Madison Magazine. A little bit of everything.
It is that time of year where you've got to pick and choose what you can do over the weekend.
You start looking at the calendar. It's like, oh, I want to do this, this. It's like, oh, I got to narrow it down.
At what point you were like, I think I have 2 free weekends left in the summer?
Yeah, and that's quickly dwindling too.
No,
I think I'm down to like 1 free weekend left.
Breider.
Oh my gosh.
Popular in demand.
Yes.
Still got 4 weddings. I got a bachelor party. I got a birthday party. It just like
jet ski gang
keeps going.
Gotta fit that in too.
I know. A little bit of everything. Yeah.
All right.
Before we know it, it's gonna be fall.
That's true. Get it in while you can.
Gotta live it up.
Thanks, Josh.
You bet.
Thank you.
Don't forget to let Josh know what inspires you in the 608. Reach out on social media or email him for a chance to be featured.
Okay, it is 6:18 now.
It is. For the first time, people were able to see the Henry Viola Zoo's newest member. Hey, we told you about Bandit yesterday, the brand new red panda. He had just arrived from the Columbus Zoo last month, and he made his public debut yesterday. The zoo was down to 1 red panda after the other one passed away in December.
We're really excited to have Bandit here. He's a really active young guy. Hopefully he'll make a good habitat mate for Ty, who is our female.
So far, Ty isn't very excited about Bandit yet, but the zoo's manager thinks that's going to change. The female needs a little bit of time to warm up to him, right? They're endangered species, folks. There are fewer than 2,500 red pandas in the wild.
What a cutie.
Yeah.
All right, coming up on CBS Morning, scientists believe a fear of sharks is learned, not something we're born with. Hollywood has caused a generation of people to develop the phobia. CBS News correspondent Carter Evans explores what exactly is happening here.
I'm Carter Evans. I'm just off the coast of Santa Barbara, literally about 50 feet offshore. We just saw a very large white shark. Scientists want to know why they're here and why beachgoers don't seem to care. The story's coming up on CBS Mornings.
Looks interesting. Tune in.
Jaws, I tell you.
Does it freak you out?
Yeah. Terrified multiple generations.
Oh, I bet.
According to Forbes magazine, up to 40% of food in America, 40% goes to waste. That's upwards of 100 billion pounds of food, $400 billion worth every year. Taxpayers end up paying for all that waste. Kroger, America's largest grocery store chain, says 4 years ago, it would have zero food waste by 2025. Even though it's working toward that goal, the company still struggles with the problem. Wasted food accounts for an estimated 4% of Kroger's nearly $140 billion in sales each year. That's roughly $5.6 billion in waste.
Big number there.
Ugh. Coming up next, a new board game inspired by a viral online trend.
And ahead in our next half hour, a new hotline for mental health hopes to make help more accessible. Stay with us.
Sponsored by RG Heating and Air Conditioning, installing train equipment and servicing all brands.
Black Friday mattress deals have come to July at Ashley. Get any size Beauty Rest Harmony and Harmony Luxe or Luxe Hybrid mattress for the price of a twin. And save 55% instantly on this Ashley Chime Queen bed in a box, now just $2.99. Guaranteed delivery in 5 days or less on in-stock mattresses. Only at Ashley.
It was a dream. I knew it was going to be a lot of work, but I knew that the passion was going to make it not seem like work. JPACA was really there for me, helping me kind of gain financial literacy, everything from the business loan to setting up the LLC. JPACA really was a great guide and a resource for me getting this whole entire project off the ground. There's been a couple of classes when I'll walk in, and especially when it's the busy room and I start to get choked up. Those are the days when it's like, this is what I was supposed to do.
What can Sono Bello do for you? How about a new shape?
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I just put this dress on that I haven't worn in over 10 years.
New confidence.
I can see a huge difference. Look at this.
New you.
I can wear a little black dress. I feel sexy.
With Sono Bello, you can remove stubborn body fat permanently in just one visit. Don't wait a moment longer to reveal the new you.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation with Sono Bello, America's #1 cosmetic surgery specialist, and find out how you can get $250 off. Sono Bello uses Tri-Sculpt micro-laser liposuction to remove your diet-resistant fat cells permanently for incredible transformations in just one visit.
I have one big regret. I didn't go sooner.
Call 1-888-622-8360 or go to sonobello.com.
Outlaw. That's what can happen because of the Supreme Court, and Ron Johnson's with them. The Supreme Court's decision ended abortion services in Wisconsin, and Ron Johnson supported the decision, making it illegal in Wisconsin, even in cases of rape and incest. Doctors can be prosecuted. A woman's right to choose criminalized. Johnson even said, if you don't like it, you can move. Ron Johnson's not for us. SMP is responsible for the content of this ad.
Out here, we know a thing or two about beef. Hy-Vee knows beef too. Only 6 out of 100 cattle are even good enough to bear the Hy-Vee brand. Only 6 out of 100. Quality like that is hard to find. So enjoy your Hy-Vee steak this weekend. You've earned it.
Black Friday deals have come to July at Ashley. Get discounts of up to 60% off on doorbusters throughout the store. Plus 60-month special financing, no minimum purchase, and no money down on in-stock items. Don't miss the best Black Friday deals on all furniture now, only at Ashley.
Welcome back, 623. We always ask you to share your morning with us. I wanted to share one of my recent mornings with all of you.
Okay, smile. Smile.
Girl.
Wait, hold on to this. What is that shirt? Anyway, I can find it. Why did you say that?
No way. For real? No.
Yeah.
Boy, you gonna know it all.
think you're 10 feet tall. Run like you're bulletproof. Boy, you gonna be so stubborn. You get that from your mother. I already see it now. You weren't built for backing down. But boy, 'cause you're a part of me and a part of you who will always be a boy.
Oh my gosh, congratulations!
Thank you. I was trying to surprise you all, but
I did not even know this. I did not even know this.
I had to sneak you into the studio, and I had to wait until you were in studio to do
my
it.
presence was requested. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So happy for you guys.
That was some video I shot when I told Zach back in April. We're pretty far along.
Oh my gosh.
And I have to say, I'm so excited to make him a dad. He's really supported me through the highs and lows. And I would also be remiss not to say it's a boy, so I think Levi is looking down on us, and I'm so happy to be able to get my parents a little something to look forward to these days.
Oh my gosh.
You guys will make such amazing parents.
That's really nice of you. Thank you. We're nervous,
Holy
but
cow.
we're excited.
Oh my gosh.
This is really exciting. And I've said so many times, like, Zach seems like the most wholesome person and this and that, so this is going to be awesome just to watch.
And you've been asking for a while.
I have, but that's also because I've been suspecting. So, and then one day you're like, if I was, I wouldn't tell you. And I was like, she is. She is. She just doesn't want to tell me yet. So I think there's been a couple months where I've been like, I think she is, but she is not saying anything yet. So, yep.
I tried to keep a secret. I don't know how well I did. I think I got you, huh?
You did get me. You did get me. Yes. Congrats.
Well, you're all going to be uncles to a little baby boy.
We love it.
Wish we had more time. We'll be back after this.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Join the patient access team at Associated Physicians and receive a $2,000 sign-on bonus, up to $20.50 an hour, and more. Apply today at apmedicine.com/careers. Associated Physicians. Devoted physicians, trusted care.
Okay, and he got so upset. Oh my God. Look. No way. She has definitely got some work done. Doesn't even look the same anymore. Talk about an extreme makeover. I wonder how much of Bob's money she spent on those upgrades.
Hey! The house looks great, right? 3 years, no interest on roofing and siding from Feldco.
Right now, get 3 years, no interest on Feldco Roofing and Siding.
3 years, no interest on Feldco Roofing and Siding ends soon. Call now.
866 for Feldco.
I'm Tim Michaels. Commanding the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier was an honor beyond measure. America is a miracle of countless sacrifices from unknown patriots. Honoring that is our duty. But today, America is under attack by radicals trying to tear down everything that makes America great. This is a fight we cannot lose. I'm Tim Michaels. I'm running for governor to help save the America that those before saved for us.
A new Chevy is the smart way to hit the open road this summer. The smart way to road trip and seek new adventures. Go a little farther this summer in a new Chevy. Find new get up and go, find new roads. Qualified lessees can sign and drive this Equinox for around $340 a month. Tax, title, license, and dealer fees are extra. Chevrolet, the #1 selling brand in Wisconsin.
Hy-Vee hot deals are super hot this Friday through Sunday. Get a 24-pack of Pepsi products, only $8.48. Plus, get a 5-cent fuel saver. A 40-pack of Hy-Vee purified water, only $3.99. Plus, get a 5-cent fuel saver. And the savings are hotter than hot on our special recipe brats. Get 8 for only $12. Plus, get a 16-cent fuel saver. Scan the QR code and check out HyVeeDeals.com for more deals.
Right now, you can join Planet Fitness for $1 down, $10 a month, cancel anytime. That's an easy path to a fresh frame of mind. It's why you don't see a stationary bike, you see an avenue to more energy. And it's why you don't just see a treadmill, you see a fast lane to more confidence. So while you see tons of equipment in the judgment-free zone, you'll also see endless ways to get glowing and feel fit-tacular.
It's this place, I tell you.
Join Planet Fitness for $1 down, $10 a month, cancel anytime. Deal ends Wednesday, July 20th.
At Associated Physicians, do you know how much we offer all under one roof? It's a lot. From OBGYN, peds, and internal medicine to lab, x-ray, behavioral health, and more. Associated Physicians, 233-9746.
We're tracking the showers and thunderstorms moving in this morning. Be prepared for a wet commute.
A new hotline to help with mental health launches this weekend. How it'll bring support to more people in need.
Also, preventing pregnancies in the wake of the role reversal. The services Dane County health officials are expanding. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to News 3 Now this morning. I'm Chris Stanford.
Happy Friday, everybody. I'm Leah Linshine.
Morning, Mama.
Yeah, new news this morning. I am pregnant. We're expecting.
We're still floored. Just so beyond excited for
you guys are so nice.
Oh, my gosh. Just happy it's not me having a fit. Now I have somebody else have a baby.
Oh,
it's
my
like,
goodness.
Does that mean you're not babysitting?
Yeah, you know, what's one more? You know,
Yeah, just
bring
throw it
baby
in.
Leah Linshine over and get lost in the shuffle. We do have some showers and thunderstorms sweeping across the state this morning. So let's get to Chris Reese in your certified most accurate forecast. Hey, Chris.
Hey, good morning. We are tracking some of those showers and thunderstorms moving on through here. Most of the showers and thunderstorms have been actually away from Madison, but I don't think our luck continues to last as I'm watching some additional shower activity working its way on in from the west as we speak. To our north, we have seen some flash flooding take place. Now this line of thunderstorms is finally on the move, but it's moving southward, and eventually that line of showers of thunderstorms will fill in this circled area right here and work its way into Madison in due time. Right now, I want to focus on Dane County. It's the western side of town where we're seeing most of that rain. One lone shower up around Sun Prairie at the moment, but Cross Plains to Mount Horeb, parts of Middleton, here comes some steadier rain. That's moving into the town of Verona. Farther to the east, that's going to be impacting us in a matter of minutes here. So the west side belt line already starting to get wet. The rest of the belt line, things are going to get wet for you within the next half hour or so. So like I said yesterday, it was time to take action to get ready for some rain to move through. That rain is here, and it is getting ready to move through. Meantime, downtown, you are dry. Our temperature's at 61. We have a lot of cloud cover in play. Winds are out of the south. 66 in Janesville right now. It is 60 in the Dells and 63 over towards Lone Rock. But watch how things continue to play out for us throughout the rest of the morning. 8:30. There's a lot of heavy rain to our north and west, and that's right on top of us by the time we get you towards lunch. So midday, that's when we're going to see the heaviest rain right here in southern Wisconsin. That'll continue to push on out of here. By 4:30, we'll still see some spotty showers, but the good news is by 4:30, a lot of that rain starts to wind down. But we could see anywhere from about half an inch to an inch of rain for most of us. Elsewhere, you have the potential to see more. This rain could be pretty heavy in spots, especially if we end up with more training thunderstorms like what we saw in northern Wisconsin earlier today. So if you feel like I'm communicating with a little bit more urgency than normal, well, that's because we've got to watch to see where any heavier thunderstorms or repeat thunderstorms could set up. I want to make sure everyone's aware that it's possible that you get some localized flooding today. So be on guard for that. If you encounter any floodways or flooded roadways, just remember, turn around. Don't drown. Don't drive through that. 81 tomorrow. We do have a little chance for a thunderstorm, but for the most part, the rain chances dropped quite a bit as we move towards Saturday. Some good news for you. Sunday, 84, still a stray thunderstorm chance, but we are warmer by Monday. Temperatures warm up towards 90. We're at 89 on Tuesday. That being said, Leah, I think I had like a late rush of emotions. I just had to get through that whole weathercast. Thought like crying from excitement there. But again, we're happy for you.
Uncle Reese, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. My pleasure. Okay, looking ahead now. Starting tomorrow, people experiencing a mental health crisis can get help much easier. Gone are the days of having to dial a 10-digit phone number or navigate 911 if you need immediate help. There's a new 3-digit hotline, 988, that you can call or text. Experts believe it will help get more people the access to support that they need. Now that the number is separate from 911, police won't have to get involved in non-crime related calls.
Especially for communities of color, relying on law enforcement can be so fraught. That's why it's really important for us as a nation to embrace 988.
There are some concerns here, though. The amount of calls could overwhelm call centers. They're already underfunded and understaffed. Earlier this year in Illinois, trained counselors were only able to pick up 1 in 5 calls.
With abortion now illegal in Wisconsin, multiple places are looking to expand reproductive care. That includes Planned Parenthood of Wisconsin, which is teaming up with Illinois to provide services. According to Planned Parenthood, there's been a 10-fold increase of patients from Wisconsin coming to Illinois for abortion services. Now, Wisconsin doctors are headed south to help with the influx.
The patients I see who have abortions are your friends, your family, your neighbors, and members of our community, and they deserve access to safe, timely medical care.
Planned Parenthood said the #1 need for support right now is transportation. The group says it's working to make the trip easier for those who seek help. Public Health, meantime, announcing an expansion of reproductive health services in Dane County. The focus is on preventing pregnancies.
We believe access to a full range of equitable and evidence-based care is necessary for healthy and thriving people that may become pregnant, children, families, and communities.
Public Health's Sexual and Reproductive Health Clinic already provides things like birth control, emergency contraception, sexually transmitted infection testing, and more, but is currently run on a part-time basis. Now, the plan is to expand staff and hours while also adding more services, including providing IUDs. Officials say the expanded staff will also allow them to increase outreach and education efforts in the community.
New information this morning. The U.S. Attorney's Office for Western Wisconsin says a brother and a sister are now sentenced for their part in trafficking meth from Arizona to Wisconsin. The pair was charged back in 2021. According to the criminal complaint, over 3 years, Douglas Mack mailed more than 4.5 kilograms of meth from Arizona to his sister Emily in Wisconsin. He was sentenced to 11 years after pleading guilty. Emily Mack received 5 years.
Happening today, 19-year-old Gabriel Savage will be in court. Savage is charged with 4 counts of attempted first-degree intentional homicide and attempted sexual assault of a person under the age of 16. Earlier this month, the judge denied motions to dismiss the charges against the DeForest teen. According to the criminal complaint, his journal detailed his plan to shoot and kill a former classmate's family, rape her sister, and kill himself. The judge said they would continue with the preliminary hearing, using that journal as evidence, even though Savage's lawyer argued it was protected speech under the First Amendment.
President Biden is the latest recipient of Israel's highest civilian honor, the Medal of Honor. This is the president and Israeli prime minister signed a joint pledge to deny Iran nuclear weapons. The president says he wants to continue to work with Iran to bring them back to the negotiating table and find a peaceful resolution to end their nuclear weapons program. Today now, the president heads to Saudi Arabia. He will raise concerns there about the country's human rights practices. He's also going to be discussing what can be done to bring down gas prices.
The OK hand gesture has sometimes been used by white supremacists as a way to symbolize white power, according to the Southern Poverty Law Center. This image here of 10 La Crosse County Sheriff's deputies smiling in a photo at a recent country music festival, leading to some controversy. Third from the right of the picture is La Crosse County Sheriff Sergeant Brandon Penskover making the hand gesture symbolizing OK. In an email, La Crosse County Sheriff Jeff Wolf says the Penskover's hand gesture, quote, had no intent as perceived. Community members are still calling for his firing.
It's really hurting the police force by making justice like that. If you don't stand up for what is right, then you'll fall for anything.
In 2019, the OK hand gesture was added to the Anti-Defamation League's Hate on Display database. It is sometimes used among white supremacists to represent the letters W and P in the phrase white power.
This week, community members in Sun Prairie are honoring firefighter Corey Barr as the 4-year anniversary of his death passes. The city hosts an adventure day to remember him and help benefit local businesses too. Yesterday, people were on the hunt for so-called little sunshines like this all across downtown. Adventure Day benefits the Sunshine Place, which provides services like a food pantry and housing help to those in need.
I think we raised about $2,500 last year. So we try to just be one place where people can come and not have to sort of go around. If they need help with one thing, we can refer them to some other programs too to kind of take care of their whole need.
Last year, Adventure Day attracted close to 300 people.
6:38 as we take a look outside this morning. We are seeing some rain push through Dane County. Chris is going to show us the radar and time it all out for you.
And Josh Breider is joining us back in studio with a preview of some great events happening in the 608 this weekend. Stay with us.
Oh, great. My wireless bill just went up.
Should have gone with US Cellular. They aren't raising prices on any of their plans.
Seriously?
Yeah, my price won't increase.
Well, that is refreshing. I feel like everywhere you turn these days, prices are going up.
Supply chain got us too. Don't get me started on the overhead cost.
At US Cellular, every plan for everyone is price protected.
You know, I respect a female entrepreneur.
US Cellular, where every plan is price protected.
Most senators couldn't tell you the cost of a gallon of milk. Thanks, Ruben. Or how much beef has gone up this year. But I'm not like most senators or any of the other millionaires running for Senate. My mom was a teacher and my dad worked third shift. I know how hard you work. And I know that by bringing manufacturing home, we create jobs and we lower costs. If we want to change Washington, we got to change the people we send there. I'm Mandela Barnes and I approve this message.
Hi, this is Lisa from 4Imprint. Yes. I'd like 50 welcome wows, 300 customer I love it, and 200 team member oh yes. Certainly. You know we got some brand new woohoos.
Dial up the wow factor with promotional products from 4Imprint. We specialize in awesome items that are certain to awe and guaranteed to deliver some ooh yes. From apparel, backpacks, drinkware to high-tech items.
Wow.
I love it. Woohoo!
Go to 4imprint.com and find some wow now. 4Imprint, for certain.
Experience, knowledge, results. That's what really matters when you need help after a serious truck accident. You'll need a lawyer experienced in fighting and winning for people just like you. Gruber Law Offices has the resources, strong track record of success, and a team of experienced lawyers to take care of your needs. We've successfully helped people injured in big truck accidents for more than 35 years. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
News 3 Now is taking action to keep you on top of the latest breaking news.
Taking action whenever news breaks with a team committed to following developing stories so you'll know all the facts.
Taking action for South Central Wisconsin. News 3 Now.
Monona Terrace is celebrating its 25th anniversary. Don't miss this free community celebration Saturday, July 23rd, featuring music, dance performances, and a spectacular drone light show. The event is free, but capacity is limited. Presented by W. Jerome Frauci and Pleasant Roland Frauci.
You are watching News 3 Now this morning.
Welcome back, everybody. The Boys and Girls Club celebrating 20 years of one of their big events in style this weekend.
Yeah, so News 3 Now is a proud sponsor of this Saturday's event, starting with some outdoor fun and then continuing into an evening of music and more at the Overture Center. And here to talk about all of it is Laura Ford Harris with the Boys and Girls Club. Good to have you there this morning.
Thank you so much for inviting me here. This is just such an exciting weekend. Along with Move for BGC, which takes place in the morning, we are going to have an amazing evening celebrating that 20th anniversary with an evening with Gladys Knight at the Overture Center.
Unbelievable. That is a headliner and a half right there. How'd you land her?
It was a lot of hard work, a lot of negotiation.
And fast, right?
Right. We have been working on this and confirmed this event probably in the last 6 weeks or so.
You folks are incredible.
Oh, thank you so much. Wow. So much wonderful work. And it's all for the youth in this community. We want to be able to provide a variety of different pathways for youth. We have an amazing college prep program through our Avid Tops program with Madison Metropolitan School District. Yeah. And now this provides an opportunity for us to provide different pathways, including our new McKinsey Regional Workforce Center, which is going to open in fall of next year.
We're very excited for that. That is a very big deal.
Yeah, that will be making the airwaves.
Okay, so any idea what kind of performance we can expect from Miss Knight?
She's going to be singing all of her and your favorites. And, you know, we're going to kick the show off with a couple of youth from the community. Hunter and MKE, who is a rap artist, coming up through the airwaves. And then we're going to have After 7 sing some amazing songs that we all love and know. And then Gladys Knight is going to come on. It's going to be absolutely amazing. 6 to 8:30 p.m. at the Overture Center.
Party doesn't stop there. We have an all-white party coming up afterward, right?
That's right.
In case you didn't know why she's dressed so beautifully today.
Get your all-white out and be ready to have an amazing time. We've got P. Swagger. He's going to kick us off. And then we've got Remedy from Chicago, who's here to sing and light the night up. And then Drew Hill is going to be performing live at the Overture Center from 8:30 to about 11:45.
How fun.
Yes.
It's going to be a great time. Hey, all the details are up on the Boys and Girls Club website, correct?
Absolutely. Go to www.bgcdc.org and you'll find all the information about the event.
Going to do some good for the Boys and Girls Club.
Absolutely. We're raising $700,000 so we can fund those different pathways for youth. You know, all of our amazing donors. We thank them. We thank the community so much for
Can't do it without the community.
No, thank you.
Dale, Laura, thank you so much for coming in this morning.
Thank you, and congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
It's been a great morning to be here.
I know, you guys. You know, I'm friends with all of you folks, so it was really exciting for you guys to be here and be able to catch that announcement.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, again, all the details up on channel3000.com as well.
All right, let's kick it over to Chris Reese and your certified most accurate forecast. Hey there, Chris.
Tracking the rain as that continues to move into the picture for us this morning. 2 areas of rain where it's coming down heavier, one to the north and one to the south and west. I want to circle an area to our south and west at the moment. This is where we've seen some heavier rain setting up over the last couple of hours, and it's going to continue to move in. From Decorah, Iowa, over to Prairie du Chien and Platteville, this has been a steady line of some heavy rain, lightning, and thunder that's continued for about the past 2.5 hours, if not longer. That's moving over towards Darlington and Monroe as we speak. This is moving towards south and western parts of Dane County as well. And this is going to set up why the belt line on the west side is starting to get wet also. We've had flash flood warnings to our north from a line. That line now finally moving out of the north and farther to the south. But the same line where all this heavy rain is starting to set up, that's been pushing in this circled area farther towards the south and east. So this will increase the rain for the Madison metro as we go through the next couple of hours, especially closer towards lunchtime. But this is the belt line. Things are wet out there, so I really want to encourage you to use caution throughout the rest of your commuting today and be on the lookout for water ponding on area roadways.
All right, Chris Reese, thank you very much. In the 608 this morning, we have a preview of some of the so many events that are happening in the 608 in the weekend.
There are so many. You know, Josh Breiter is helping us out, breaking them down.
Let's just not even do the 608 today. I'm still just like shaking. I had to like go redo my makeup and everything this morning. I'm so happy for you. I've been literally texting your husband on the side over here too, and he's like, thanks for the great reaction.
I can't believe you didn't.
I suspected a few months ago, and then I just kind of like let it go because I'm like, she would have said something, but oh my goodness.
And even when I brought you into the studio for the segment, you were like, oh, I wonder what this is about.
No, that's why I was like, I don't know, but yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I had no idea. Congratulations again.
Thank you. Thanks,
a lot to celebrate. We're celebrating Lee. We're also celebrating the 608 as we do every morning. Lots of stuff happening as it is the weekend in the 608. First up, the Sauk County Fair is underway with lots of food, family, and fun for the whole family. You can visit the animals in the barns or the Midway for the games and rides, tractor pulls, ATV racing. You got the Demolition Derby and lots of entertainment. Dylan Scott is also the headliner tomorrow night as well. That's pretty cool. You name it, it's probably happening over at the Sauk County Fairgrounds this weekend. Also happening this weekend, Madison's biggest free summer community celebration is back at McPike Park. After 2 years away, La Fête des Marquettes is back and bigger and better than ever before. They're bringing you more top-tier musicians, fun family activities, and fabulous food and beer. You can check out all of that fun through Sunday. Finally, Tobacco Heritage Day is officially underway today in Edgerton. It's a fun-filled family festival honoring Edgerton's heritage and tobacco farming. It's happening at Racetrack Park. The price for admission to Racetrack Park is $15 for a weekend wristband for adults. Kids are free. Plenty of kids' activities going on as well. And Sunday will be free entrance for everyone to the park. Remember, you can always find more information on local happenings on channel3000.com. You have our In the 608 tab and also our community calendar tab by Madison Magazine. So lots going on halfway through July 15th.
Summer's flying by. I can't believe it.
It's crazy.
I always say, as soon as 4th of July is done, the
you
rest
snap
of it
your
just
fingers, it's
disappears.
gone.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Starting to think about back to school already.
Yeah. It's all over in the stores. Everywhere you go, that's all I'm seeing. Yeah.
Oof.
It's crazy.
Well, enjoy the weekend first, yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Have a good one, okay?
Yeah, you guys too.
Remember to let Josh know what inspires you in the 608. You can reach out to him on social media or shoot him an email for a chance to be featured. 6:49 coming up in the morning sprint. The Badger men's basketball team taking their skills international, where you can catch them overseas this summer.
And we have some birthdays to get to on a Friday. We want to say happy birthday to Isla, twins Audrey and Olivia, and Bennett. Everybody turning 3 today. Thanks so much for celebrating with us. Have a good one. We'll be right back.
Look Who's 3 is sponsored by Three Bears Resort, Indoor Water Park and Conference Center in Warrens, Wisconsin.
It's a lovely day to...
Cars built with safety in mind, even for those guys. Visit your Volkswagen dealer today to learn more about the spacious 2022 Atlas. Limited inventory available.
I'm Tim Michaels. Commanding the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier was an honor beyond measure. America is a miracle of countless sacrifices from unknown patriots. Honoring that is our duty. But today, America is under attack by radicals trying to tear down everything that makes America great. This is a fight we cannot lose. I'm Tim Michaels. I'm running for governor to help save the America that those before saved for us.
Fry Construction invites you to celebrate summer with our hot summer sale. We're talking about sizzling savings of 22%. Many of your neighbors already know how we strive to meet and exceed expectations with each and every project. That's why they voted us Best Roofer 2 years in a row. Experience the best of Madison for yourself with Fry Construction. Get on board for our hot summer sale. Save 22% off gutters with any full roofing or siding project. Schedule your consultation today at fryconstruction.com.
Sure feels good when you get it right. And with the #1 power toothbrush brand recommended by dental professionals, Philips Sonicare makes it easy for you to always get brushing right. Philips.
So I climbed into the cab and then I settled down inside. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. I've traveled, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere.
Outlaw. That's what can happen because of the Supreme Court, and Ron Johnson's with them. The Supreme Court's decision ended abortion services in Wisconsin, and Ron Johnson supported the decision, making it illegal in Wisconsin, even in cases of rape and incest. Doctors can be prosecuted, a woman's right to choose criminalized. Johnson even said, if you don't like it, you can move. Ron Johnson's not for us. SMP is responsible for the content of this ad.
Subway's dropping 12 new subs for the all-new Subway series menu. The new Monster has juicy steak and crispy bacon. But what about the new Boss? It looks so good. It makes me hangry. Settle down there, big guy. The new Subway series. What's your pick?
It's Macy's one-day sale with great deals of the day, like up to 60% off swim and men's shorts and shirts. And for her, buy one pair of shoes or sandals, get one free. Plus, Macy's Star Money bonus days are going on now.
It's a lovely day to...
Cars built with safety in mind, even for those guys. Visit your Volkswagen dealer today to learn more about the spacious 2022 Atlas. Limited inventory available.
Save big
at Wanakee Furniture, ETC.
6:53, time for the morning sprint.
A man accused of hitting and killing a runner south of the village of Oregon last month is now headed for trial. Timothy Pritchett pleading not guilty. He faces charges of hit and run involving death and homicide by negligent operation of a vehicle stemming from the crash that left 30-year-old Logan Getz dead. The crash happened on June 7th. The truck driver found Geth's body on the side of the road the next day.
Madison police say they arrested a man who was wanted on several outstanding warrants. Frederick Holyfield was found passed out in his car near Warner Park Beach Wednesday afternoon. When he woke up, Holyfield allegedly refused to leave his car when asked by the officer and tried to drive away. Police say they found multiple baggies of cocaine and narcotics inside the car. Holyfield's currently being held in the Dane County Jail while he faces the possibility of new drug charges.
For the first time since 2017, the Wisconsin men's basketball team is taking their game international. The Badgers will embark on a 10-day trip to France where they'll play 4 games in 3 different cities, starting in Paris. The overseas trip tips off August 7th, but they'll be doing more than just playing basketball. Greg Gard and company will take in the Eiffel Tower, Normandy, and the French Riviera.
The Dane County Sheriff's Office says its dive team pulled this out of Lake Monona, a 200-pound statue of Buddha that was reported stolen. Officials say the statue was first reported stolen Tuesday, July 12th. A day later, the statue was spotted under about 5 feet of water in the lake right off of South Blount Street. Madison police say they are still investigating.
A summer success in Milwaukee. Attendance at Summerfest up almost 9% this year over last. More than 445,000 fans attended a concert on the grounds. Last year, that number was 409,000. This year, the event spanned 9 days over 3 weekends.
The state of Texas challenging an executive order from President Biden signed last week that forbids healthcare providers from denying abortions in certain situations. The new guidance says state laws can not forbid abortions in medical emergencies, and if violated, the government can revoke Medicare funding. Texas is arguing the Emergency Medical Treatment and Labor Act does not allow the federal government to force providers to perform abortions.
For a 5th time in 2 weeks, someone is recovering from a shark bite on Long Island, New York Beach. 2 of the victims were lifeguards. All of the injuries were non-life-threatening. Experts say warmer waters are bringing sharks closer to shore to find food.
Community members gathering in South Madison yesterday to unveil an honorary street sign for Willie Lou Harris. Harris was a community leader in Madison in the early 1930s. She, along with George Gerard and Kenneth Newville, built South Madison's very first neighborhood center, which is now part of the Boys and Girls Club. Boys and Girls Clubs also announcing that they will be renaming the Welcome Center after Harris.
We continue to track that rain out there this morning. It will increase in coverage and at times intensity as the morning goes on. Some heavier rain moving in out of northern Wisconsin. We've also got a heavier pocket of rain in southwestern Wisconsin for us this morning. 8:30 to 11 to noon. That's when the heaviest rain works its way on through. After lunch, it starts to taper off. Still, we could see some spotty showers even into your evening commute. But overall, planning out the day will warm things up. By 4 o'clock, though, we'll start to break up some of those showers. It'll stay cloudy into the dinner time hours as well.
Decent evening commute on tap then, you think?
Okay, this evening.
Okay, Chris Reese, thank you very much.
Have a good weekend, everybody. We'll see you Monday morning.